Hey everyone, hope you're all doing good. Today we're going to talk about injuries to muscles, bones, and joints. What to look for when you're looking for an injury: pain, significant bruising or swelling, deformation, something doesn't look right, unable to use or move the injured part, something sticking out, hearing a snap, pop, or grating of the bone. The area of the injured part is cold, numb, or feels tingly, and it suggests it could be bad. There are four types of injuries: fracture, dislocation, sprain, or strain. Start with fracture. A fracture is a complete break, chip, or break in the bone, causes by a fall, twisting, or a large force on top. And there are five types of fractures, and here they are. And I'll move this over so you can see the impacted. These are pictures of the five types of fractures. Now, the next picture, if you get grossed out pretty quickly or you don't want to see this, maybe just like look away for a second. Many of you who are into sports or know about Kevin Ware. In 2016, he played basketball in college and he already had an injury but didn't know of it. Long story short, he was going up for a block and landed and snapped his tibia right in half. And for those of you who remember what a tibia is, it's your shin bone, and it came right out of the skin. So this is a pretty serious fracture, compound fracture. So if you are grossed out quickly, I would just move your face for a second, and I'll tell you when you can look back. There it is. That's Kevin Ware when he snapped his tibia right in half. All right, you can look. The next one is dislocation. This is when there's movement by a bone or a joint away from its original position. There's displaced bone, often makes a bump or a ridge in that area. And the most common dislocation area of the body are your shoulders and your fingers. An example, the shoulder. Sprain is the third type. Tearing of the ligament at the joint. If you guys remember, a ligament connects a bone to another bone. This is caused by twisting motion or a violent blow to that area. And the most common sprain is the ankle, which I know too much about that. Hurt myself so many times in my ankles. And that's just the most common form of a sprain, where your ankle rolls in and you can see bruising there. And these tendons over here tend to tear. And then lastly, the strain, stretching and tearing of a muscle and a tendon. So the strain, if you think of the letter T instead of the sprain with the letter P, the T kind of lets you know that it has to do with muscles and tendons. So T for tendon. Easy way of remembering it. This is often happening by lifting something heavy. Most common happens in your neck and your lower back. This also can happen a lot of times where athletes are working out, or even if you're not an athlete and you just like to work out. If your position is incorrect and you're doing a workout or a lift incorrectly, you can strain a muscle and tendon. That's why position and your form is extremely important. And just an example, strained muscle up top, normal muscle below. All right, so that concludes the injuries to the muscles, bones, and joints lesson. You're going to take your assessment after you're done this.